The following set of videos will cover vector notation and terminology. In these videos I will define the term as position vectors. I'll show you how to calculate the vector between 2 points. Also I will define the term magnitude and modulus of a vector and show you how to calculate that. And finally I'll show you how to calculate the direction of a vector. So let's get started with the first of these, vector notation. Start off by defining the standard grid image. We've got the x-axis starting at 0, going up to +8, and the y-axis going from 0 up to +8. On the end we've written units of centimetres. It's always important to write the units so that when you look at a graph you understand what information is being displayed. So using centimetres here on the x-axis and also centimetres on the y-axis here. We have 2 points, O for origin, located at 0, 0, that's 0x and 0y, and a point P at position x, y. See, that's located by travelling 2 units in the x direction and 3 units in the y direction. So I just want to show the vector between O and P. So the vector is represented by a line segment. The arrow indicates its direction, and the length of this vector indicates the magnitude of the vector. The vector between 2 points O and P can be written in different ways. You can write it as OP with an arrow above it to indicate the vector just between those 2 points. Or the vector can be written in as a bold letter. We've got a letter A in bold here. That's the format that's used in textbooks and exam papers. And finally, you can write the vector with an underscore, or sometimes use a squiggly line, wavy line. Now that's the format you must use in the exam papers or test papers. The reason for that is it's actually quite difficult to clearly write a letter in bold on paper. So the format you must always use is a letter with an underscore. I'll show that on the diagram, the bold letter A and A with an underscore. I use both formats for a little while and then I'll continue with the letter with an underscore. But you must always remember that all exam papers and test papers will use a letter in bold, but you must answer the questions by using an underscore. Now for a 2D vector, there are 2 pieces of information it conveys. One is the x component, the other is the y component. See, the x component is 2 units in the x direction and also 3 units in the y direction. And this is usually written in a column vector format, shown here, one number above the other, so in a column form. The x component is always first and the y component is always second. And that's the standard format for vectors used at GCSE and IGCSE. In the following video I'll be defining the term position vector. Okay, thanks for watching.